articulated python, the largest snake in the world. They get up to 29 feet long and can weigh over 300 pounds. Is this crazy or what? They're a constrictor. Check this out. It looks like a lizard, but somebody stole its legs. I think it's a legless lizard. You know why? I know it is because it has eyelids, because snakes don't have eyelids. And some of these actually have a forked tongue and some of them have a regular tongue. But this one comes from Europe and it's really cool. I don't know, maybe it should be called a Frankenstein lizard because it's like a snake body and a lizard head.
This is a Mexican black king snake. It's called that because obviously it's black. When they're babies, they have a little pattern, but they turn this dark color. And they're from Mexico, and they're called a king snake because they eat other snakes. That's their favorite food. Look how pretty this albino western hognose is. It's called a hognose because look at that upturned nose. They're actually rear fang venomous, but their bite only hurts as bad as about a bee sting, so it's not that bad.
This is a desert king snake. So these guys, what makes them really cool is they can eat Mojave greens, which is one of the venomous types of snakes that actually have 2 types of venom. So this guy is the king of all because he can take it all down.
Are these things insane or what? So they're rhino vipers. They're brand new to our zoo. We're putting them away. We just changed their enclosure around so that hopefully they'll stick out and ride the heat a little bit. Check this one out. Is that incredible? It's Eastern. Is that beautiful or what? Anyway, guys, thought I'd give you something cool.
These are all reticulated pythons. They're the longest snake in the world. They can get over 25 feet long. And this is what their head looks like. Look at those backwards facing teeth. That's how they hold onto the prey and grip it. And it actually is not connected in the middle so that they can detach it and swallow things as big as rabbits, goats, and pigs.
Okay, this is a Western Diamondback, and it's literally keeping an eye out because right now it's shaking its tail, trying to warn you guys that it means business. That is literally the only snake out there, rattlesnakes, that actually are nice enough to tell you that they don't want you around. And this is the only time it's going to do this if it feels cornered. So the idea is that when a rattlesnake's rattling its tail, walk away slowly. Never run because you could step on another snake. If you step on one, they're going to bite you, and that's why you never want to do it.
This is called a pied reticulated python. They don't normally look like this. They don't usually have these color variations, but they will get to be about 15 to 20 feet depending on how you feed them, and live to be about 25 years old.
This is an eastern indigo snake. They're the largest snake in all of North America, and they eat the largest venomous snake in all of North America, the eastern diamondback rattlesnake. They're immune to their venom, and they eat the rattlesnake while it's still alive. That is pretty insane.
So these are both reticulated pythons. This reticulated python and its patterns and its coloring actually took about 30 years of putting genes together, knowing what's dominant, co-dominant, whatever that looks like, and then getting this crazy outcome. This one is a more normal one. It only probably took about 10 years to get these colorations, but still pretty intense. That breeding a retic to a retic and knowing what traits will come through, what won't come through, and just waiting and being patient.
Life is beautiful.
A lot of people ask if we crossbreed. We actually don't crossbreed at all. These are all the same type of snake. Isn't that crazy? This is a retic, this is a retic, this is a retic. These two together create this wildly orange color, and he is actually the only one in the whole entire world. Isn't he gorgeous?
Is that one? Oh, is that one, Tim? There it is. Right? A Motley Marble? Check it out. This is a beautiful Burmese python, but it's not like every Burmese python. It's not like the ones in the wild. This is actually what you call a granite Burmese, and one was found in the wild with this amazing pattern. And then after bringing them into captivity, we bred them, and eventually you were able to reproduce that really rare snake, and now they're not so rare anymore. Beautiful captive-born Burmese python.
Look at him chomping down on me. That's not a snake or a mouse or anything else you'd normally eat, buddy. What are you doing? Well, mistaken identity, I suppose. Looks like a snake, doesn't it?
Check out this beautiful Gaboon viper. Comes from West Africa, and they are absolutely gorgeous. They have the longest fang of any snake in the world. They have a huge amount of venom. Luckily, they're not the most deadly snake, and luckily, they're not very aggressive. But man, they camouflage incredible out there with all the different leaves in the rainforest where they come from. Okay guys, this is South African Gaboon viper. It's one that has the longest fangs of any venomous snake in the world, and that's why I'm back this far, even though it's the fastest, one of the fastest snakes also. It's side to side, but I'm clear. Anyway, I want to share it with you. Look at it, it's even got a color of a caterpillar, crawls like a caterpillar, but caterpillars don't have giant fangs. This is a real danger noodle. Anyway, living the dream, guys.